Hey everyone, it's Adam from ATP Gym, and we're going to do a little walkthrough of the new building. It's about 11:30 on Sunday night, and we're open to members starting tomorrow. We'll have a grand opening in probably a week or two, but members will get access to the building now. We're still taking signups, but we're not going to have a grand opening for about a week or two. So let's start with the walkthrough. All right, we start with the big French doors that are behind you. Most of the time, if it's not staffed, these are going to be locked. And then this door off to the side over here is going to be how you have access. So it has a door keypad on it. Once we figure out how to do fobs, we'll have fobs as well. Right now, all members, you should have your code already. I sent out all the text messages. If for some reason you didn't get a text message, you're going to have to update your phone number on file or reach out to me. But everyone that's in the database for membership should already have their door code. So this front desk, we have this little area over here, which is mostly, I would call them functional machines, right? Like they're not like the machine that we would typically think about, but we use them a lot for strength training. So a 45-degree back raise, a steel row reverse hyper, and a, steel row reverse hyper, and what's the one was? GHD. There we go, GHD or GHR, whichever one you want to call it. Change out the pads, can swap it, belt squat, rhino belt squat. There's a scale over there. Long term, we're going to put a sauna in the back. I guess since we're already in the bathroom area, we'll go walk through the bathrooms real quick so we don't have to come back. So this is going to be the men's locker room. So we do have lockers. If you want a locker, we have to figure out how these locks work too, because I have no idea right now. But if you want a locker, you can get, we haven't came up on a direct price yet, but it's going to be fairly cheap to add onto your membership so that it's your permanent locker. But if you don't leave your stuff here overnight, you can use the locker, you just can't keep your stuff here overnight unless you're paying for the locker, and then you can leave it locked and you don't have to come and go. All right, the men's is probably not the best bathroom. The women's seems to be a little better. We have 2 urinals, a stall, 2 sinks, and then over here we have 3 showers, which you will go show. And then we'll go to the women's. The women's is, for whatever reason, is just a little bit bigger. It has more stalls in it. If there wasn't urinals in that one, I think I'd be tempted to switch the sides. That way I can actually use it. All right, but same idea. Lockers, there's a little bit more lockers in the women's room. There's 3 stalls coming up over here on the right. There's 3 sinks. And then the same idea, there's 3 showers over here at the end. So this will end up being really good for powerlifting meets, strongman comps, armlifting comps, all that kind of stuff, because we're not going to have long lines anymore waiting at the bathroom. Last time we did the HP Classic, we had probably at all times 10 people waiting for the women's and the men's room. So this will take away a lot of the problems, especially because there's urinals. That's pretty fast. So we walk out of here. First thing we have, stone platform. Stone platform is 16 feet wide by 10 feet long. We have 3 different stone platforms. It goes 48, 54, 60. I think we have 17 or 18 stones. All the equipment's listed on the website and on Instagram. But the stones go from 120 to 470, and we have a lot of them. We have a lifting barrel. Like if you ever see I think they're stucco stones in Scotland. They lift rocks that look like Atlas stones, but they don't call it without tacky. There's usually like 10 or 12 of them. There's a lot of them. This is going to be permanently left here for stone over bar because most meets they don't have stone tables, so we want you to be able to train specific. So we're going to leave the yoke here with the crash pad. We're probably going to have an ab mat pad that actually has the angle on it, so it's a little bit easier to return it. Same thing as we did at the old gym. The platform is for if you drop it by accident. If you are consciously rolling it off, you have to use the pad to roll onto it. We don't want to get a giant hole in the concrete floor because that never happened before. And then We're gonna go into combo racks. We have bands over here. We got about another 2,000 pounds of steel plates that Mel had to paint. So we have a, what is this, Texas Strength combo rack. We have all our power bars in here. This is only for power bars. There's gonna be a lot of Gen Pop people coming in here. We wanna separate the bars as best we can to keep it easier for them. We don't want them to be deadlifting with the squat bar. So all the power bars go in here. If the power bars are kind of hanging out around the gym and the bench, that's okay too, but we want to put all the deadlifts and the squat bars away to keep the Gen Pop people from, you know, misusing them. So, what did I say? Texas, ER, we have Hansu, calibrated chrome on chrome plates. We have a Rogue combo rack. We have an Elite FTS combo rack. This one's new. Gannon, who does all the welding and fabrication, he made that platform over here. He actually sandblasted this. It used to be brown, which was hideous, and he did it chrome and black. Excited to have this one. The Elite FTS one's quite a bit more expensive combo rack, and you've got to catch them all. So this is a normal bench pad, but these can go in and out. So you can do a regular floor press. You can do a floor press in the bench. I guess you would call it cage. If you take these out, it's a normal bench. You put them in. Floor press, I think that's really cool. A little bit more specificity when you're doing powerlifting. You're not changing so many variables by laying on the floor. Competition bench press, this is the deluxe one from Elite FTS. Has band pegs on it, that's super easy. These are face savers. So if you're coming up and you can't get it back, you can get it here instead of getting it all the way up to the top. A lot of the equipped guys are gonna like this. Big, stable, super heavy bench. It's not gonna go anywhere. Equipped benching and guys who bench a lot are gonna really like this. We finally have a fixed incline bench. So it is adjustable by the seat. It goes up and down. And then just same thing, a couple safeties. It's flex fitness, so it's still an old school commercial piece, but I like it because it doesn't take up that much room. We're going into the squat racks. So we have the same 3 squat racks we had last time. We will end up getting another one as we get more busy, but right now we have an extra combo rack in the mono over there, so I don't think we need it. So 100 inches, 108, 100. Same thing we had before. There's ab straps, there's landmines on there, hip attachments. These are like track your workouts up here. We have monolift attachments, chains. That's a glute bridge pad on the back. Another set of kilos, same rack. And then this is brand new. This has been in storage. I bought this on Black Friday of last year. This is the deluxe Elite FTS mono in platinum and black. We're adding a couple platforms. So previously we had 3 usable deadlift platforms. Now we're gonna have 5. We have 2 4x6s, 2 6x8s, and 8x8 in the middle. I would prefer if you left that for the Olympic weightlifters, as they need all that space, or a lot of the strongman competitors doing like the Rogue circus dumbbell on there. You got a lot of space. You don't risk having to walk off the platform, but you can use it for deadlifting as well. This is what we're talking about as far as bar placement. We made these wide enough that the only thing you're going to be able to flip on here is a squat bar. A power bar won't even fit. So right now we have, 5 squat bars. We have the Duffalo, the Monster squat bar. We have 2 Rogue squat bars, and then we have a regular Texas squat bar. Down there, we're not sure where that goes yet. That is a Kratos deadlift bar. It's 10 feet long. It's basically their equivalent of the elephant bar, and they're the only one who really makes one right now that you can purchase. We have probably 4 types of regular deadlift bars right now. We have a Texas. This is a Rogue, what do they call that one? It's an Ohio deadlift bar, but it's Cerakote. This is cool. This is a Texas as well, like this one is, but this is for a sumo deadlift bar. They don't make these anymore. You used to be able to get them through Elite FTS, and Texas would make them for Elite FTS. But basically the knurling stops sooner so you don't scratch up your legs, but it's the same thing. Over here, 2 more deadlift bars. This is a Bear Steel Ohio deadlift bar, and then this is a Kabuki deadlift bar. We're hopefully getting another one of these because this one's so popular right now, everyone's kind of waiting on using it. We got KG Olympic plates, like I think it's IWF approved, so that's the specific ones that you use for Olympic weightlifting. We have mats for block pulls, deficit deadlifts. So overall we have 5 sets, is that right? 1, 2, 3, no, we have 4 sets of kilo plates. Most of them are the Rogue one set of Hansu, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weight trees, all with deep dish steel plates, so we shouldn't be running out of plates anytime soon. If that wasn't enough, we have more, these are generic bumpers. You can do these with anything. Change plates, These are pulling blocks. They start at 18 inches and I think they go up to 24. So strongman are gonna like these, or someone who's just trying to elevate the deadlift. Olympic weightlifters use those a lot. And then jerk blocks, so this is gonna be more the CrossFit, Olympic weightlifting, strongman competitors that are gonna use these. We try putting them really close to the platform so that you don't have a lot of area that you have to move. We go through this little L, and this is where all the specialty bars go. So the only bars that should be out on the floor should be deadlift bars, squat bars, and power bars. Everything else should be in here. These are all the safety squat bar, Mars bar, SS yoke, Kabuki transformer bar, and Sornex safety squat bar. We have Rogue trap bar, Kabuki trap bar. This is our rack pull bar that's gotten bent. This is the only one you're allowed to use for rack pulls. These are bar brushes. Every time you use a bar, you have to brush it off if you use chalk. Cambered squat bar, hammer curl bar, I guess I would call that, easy curl bar. This is a bench specific bar. Can you see me over here? I'm gonna walk that way. Bench specific bar. This is a, what is this one? Ohio bar. So a lot of Olympic weightlifters or your front squatting will like this one. This is like a CB70. It's a little shorter, a little lighter. I like to use this with kids because it's only 35 pounds. This is 35 pounds as well. It's a Bella bar, so this is gonna be the bar you wanna use if you're doing Olympic weightlifting for women. This is a training bar, so I'll use this for kids as well. It's only 15 pounds with a 45-pound weight capacity. American cambered bar. We have a Cadillac bar. We have a earthquake bar in the back. And then this is our Olympic bar. If you know what this is, this one's locked so that you guys don't know what it is, don't do rack pulls with it. But this is only for Olympic weightlifting. Right now the key's in it, but we're gonna have the key up there if you wanna use that. If you know what it is, you're welcome to use it. We'll tell you where the key is. As we walk through, just for stretching, inversion table. We have, what is that, the Kabuki rock, shoulder rock, body tempering. We have extra belts back here. Excuse me. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 circus dumbbells from Texas Strength to different size Rogue dumbbells, Invictus, multiple pairs. We have, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 throwing bags, all different sizes. There's boards up here that clip on the bar. You're welcome to use any of this. There's mats. This is our little arm lifting area. So we have blobs up here, rolling thunders, weight pins, Dinny stone attachments, duck walk handle, different pinches for different grip training, different straps and stuff in here you can use. There's a truck pull harness, different yoga mats, everything like that. You're welcome to stretch in this area. Don't stretch out there. You can also stretch upstairs, which we'll go through shortly. But try to stretch in here and don't get in other people's way, especially if you're occupying a piece of equipment you don't plan on using, or stretch upstairs. More grip stuff. We have 3 Saxon bars. And then, this is grip, but also strongman. We have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 axles. 2 of them are Apollon's axles, and 3 of them are Rogue, and then 1 of them's a Gannon axle. We have weight releasers, Viking press, Mauser block. That's for strongman, weight releasers for powerlifting. These mats you can drop anything on. These are log specific crash pads. We have 3 pairs. Coming over here, we have 5 logs. We have 3 Pitbull logs, 2 88s, 1 105, and an Invictus log that weighs roughly, I think it's 130. Most of them say what they are inside of them. If you can't find them, let me know and I can show you. And then we have a Rogue 10-inch log in the back. We have 3 pairs of wagon wheels. So those are going to be elevator deadlift to 13 inches, or if you're doing like an axle clean and press, that's pretty popular to use those for as well. And then I think that's it with the bottom floor, and we're going to head upstairs. We're good? All right, we had water break. Now we go upstairs. All right. Gannon wanted to put those up there. Josh put them up there. We got these for the ATV Classic. We're not going to use them until the ATV Classic again for the maxed deadlift. But those are Arnold deep dish plates, so those are pretty cool. Drink fridge, before we forget, if you want a drink, you read this, you pay the right amount of money via Zelle. We will have a place for cash. We do not have it set up right now. We still have to put up the fans. We still have to finish painting. We still have to put up the TVs, so it's not perfect right now, even though it's gonna be open tomorrow, but we're at like 90%. So you're gonna write in here your name, what you got, how many you got, how you paid, and then how much you paid, and then you can take what you want. It is the honor system, but there is a camera up there as well, so if you take it, we're gonna know. All right. Right now, we also have to add speakers here. That's another thing we didn't do. Right now, we're still going to just have the regular speaker system. Hey, how are you? I'm doing a video. Regular speaker system where you hook up with the iPad, but otherwise, you're going to be good to go. And let's go upstairs. One time, I thought no one was going to be here. Someone still showed up. All right, let's walk around the mezzanine first. So this is the view from the second floor. All of this was red. We had a lot of people that tried to help painting it. Nell, Jack, Logan, Holly did the most of it from the sounds of it. Did anyone else? That was most of it, right? Mm-hmm. We have an art trainer. We have 2 Cybex treadmills. This one we need to repair. That's on the list of things to do. It shouldn't take that long. Both of those still work. Rogue Echo Bike, Concept 2 rowers. We try to get the big name brand stuff that everyone likes. You buy once, cry once. Walk around in a circle. This can be a running track as well. Look down there too. You don't have to look at my back. We have 2 offices here. They're always going to be locked. If someone wants to rent them out, let me know. But we would want it to be someone who would help grow the community, the environment, not just a random person like an accountant in one of these rooms. So if you do physical therapy, something gym-ish related, then let us know. So we have 2 different offices here available, and then the 3rd one, which is mine. And then we come into the Strongman stuff. This is, I know it's 60 feet long, I think it's 12 feet wide. And we have a frame farmer combo, another pair of farmers, 2 Husafels, 1 Titan, 1 Invictus, a loadable keg over there that goes up to about 500 pounds, little sled. This is a regular yoke, but next to the monster yoke, it looks a lot smaller, so we managed to find a old school monster yoke that they discontinued it's probably 10 years ago now. Med balls, slam balls, jumping. These are not crash pads. We have more crash pads over here. There's more crash pads downstairs. Battle ropes, regular plyo boxes you can use, kegs. We have to set up more TRX bands. There is 1 TRX band set up, and then I can't remember what those are called, the Olympic rings, I think. So we have Olympic rings up there. We have sandbags starting at 25. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we have 1 more that we have to fill. They go from 25 to 440. That bag up there, I believe, is going to be a middle bag between the 350 and the 312. Another frame, Gannon bill, butcher sled, another frame, farmer combo. We have to have the same exact implements for Arizona's Strongest Man, so we have 2 of those because you guys are going to compete head to head. Back entrance, you are not allowed to go down this entrance. There's a sign there for a reason. That's just not like a hey, maybe, or depending on who you are. You do not go down these stairs. You do not use the back doors. You go in through the front door, out through the front door. Cable crossover, very like traditional bodybuilding style gym stuff. Lots of different accessories, a lot of lat pull down bars. People always get excited when they see that one. That's the Jujimufu grip attachment. Monster lat pull down. Down here we have a seated row, so no one ever realizes when they're here that this comes out. If you pull that out, it keeps you from, it increases your range of motion and doesn't limit you to stop right away. So if you're going to do a seated row, use that. Seated row, lat pull down, go up to 300 pounds. Very, very heavy stack. It's actually 300 pounds in your hands. And then if that's not enough, you can add accommodating resistance on here via bands. We have water fountains upstairs and downstairs, obviously free. We didn't have those at the other gym, which was one of our biggest complaints. So we have water fountains on both floors, king's chair, decline bench, incline flat bench, just adjustable, regular flat, monster, what is that? I can't remember what it's called. It's a monster bench, non-adjustable, and then a rogue adjustable bench. Dumbbells go from 15 to 160 in 5-pound increments. We have spot grips over here in the corner, not that you have to see those, but those you can like set up on the, what is that thing called? Cable crossover, put the dumbbell in there, and then they spot grip you. They're pretty cool. They let you set your shoulders and stuff before you use the dumbbells. Kettlebell shelf, it's a kettlebell shelf. Put the kettlebells back on the kettlebell shelf. Behind you is seated, I always want to say hamstring curl, I don't know why, calf machine. This is pretty cool because we got this when I did Las Vegas Strongest Man from Stan Effernan, if you know who Stan Effernan is. Cybex squat press, so this is my favorite leg press. We have a standing bench press. You can also put bands on this from Elite FTS, and you can change the angle of the pads, and you can change the angle of the arms, and there's different grips inside, outside. You load plates onto it. We have a seated hamstring curl, also very, very heavy stack. We try to get everything with a heavy stack since we're a strength-based gym. That goes up to that goes up to 300 or 305 because it's 290 weight stack and then 5, 10, 15 increment. This is a seated hamstring curl, and then we have a lying hamstring curl that's going to fit in that nice empty spot right there, but it's currently green, and Gannon is having it powder coated black, so it kind of matches everything else. Different yoga mats up there. I think we've made it to the end. I do not think there's anything else unless I missed it. But that's the tour, that's the idea. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to stop by for a tour, let me know. The gym is 24/7 for members. It is a door keypad, although I'm here 10 to 12 hours, not usually in the morning, usually more towards at night. Make sure you schedule. The worst thing is to get all the way here and then not be able to get into the building. If you want to come on a day pass, you just reach out to me. I don't have to be here. I can get you a door code, but just make sure you message us before stopping by. Again, it's only 24 hours for members. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and that's all from us.